Hello, my name is Von Grav, and I want to show you a replay I did of this ship, the Cleveland, a Tier 6 cruiser of the American tech tree. Why the Cleveland, you say? Well, just look at her. She's got speed, firepower, and good anti-aircraft capabilities. Look at that. Look at all those guns. It's got so much of it, and at the same time it's mobile and got good range. But anyways, the battle you're about to see now is... I messed up a bit. I forgot to hit the record button in the beginning of the match, so I missed out on a bit of the beginning, where I shot up a destroyer, I think, and fired a bit on the cruiser, but there was nothing of the important bits. The good bits comes later in the battle, so I hope you can forgive me for that. And it also, I think, shows off a bit what cruisers are actually capable of doing, and when they're not just going up against battleships and get annihilated by one barrage, or get too close to destroyers and gets a load of torpedoes in the side. So we start off in the middle of the beginning of the battle. You can see that the enemy has already lost 3 cruisers. We have lost 2 cruisers and 1 destroyer. I am currently firing a bit randomly towards the last known position of one of their ships. And up on the left side here there comes a lonely little Omaha. And I try to put up a few shots towards him just to get them in. And as you can see, they hit pretty well, a good critical hit. And he just turns away and tries to get out of the fire. I remember panicking a bit there. The big battleship coming behind you, don't want that ramming you. But anyways, he is currently behind the... Oh, look at that! That is the cruiser I was firing at earlier. He's back for some punishments. Oh, he's so low health, look at that! I fire off a little barrage with my front battery. It does not hit. I'm undershooting a lot, firing too far behind. Ah, will it hit? Will it hit? Will it hit? Oh, that was just too short. So while firing a few shots, I begin to home in on this position. It's getting closer and closer. But look at that. There comes a little destroyer trying to finish off a wounded cruiser. I get a good hit at him in, firing HE, taking out one of his rear battery and his steering. Another good barrage. 3 hits. And my secondary armament begins to open fire. I tunnel vision with him and set him on fire. 3 more hits and a double critical. Damn, it's going down fast. My secondary fire more. I dodge his torpedoes. Seems to be to fire a bit randomly. A bit desperate to get away from the battleship and me. Getting another shot and we finish him off. And the battleship takes one of the torpedoes right in the nose. A bit of a shame there, but shit like that happens. I turn my attention back to the cruiser I was fighting with earlier, the carrier. He seems to have fired a bunch of torpedoes at him, and I'm hitting first time. His rudder is out, or his propulsion, who knows. But it hits really well, and I finish him off. But not a good hit from the artillery. Yeah, I'm quite active in the chat, and it seems that one of the guys on the team is complaining about one of the enemies using aim assistance. Apparently, according to the chat, it's quite a problem really if they have mods that allows people to get help to aim. Like I imagine that it plots the plots where you have to aim to hit at the current course of the enemy ship. It wouldn't do that much help, but if people are going straight lines and not moving about, it could really help. Because you would hit with the first barrage. And so I spot my next target. I'm up in 3 kills. And that is one of the carriers. My shots go way too short. He's oh, he actually went too far. But he's so far away, it's quite difficult to actually hit him, and those aircraft carriers, I think it is... I'm not sure actually what it is. Oh, It's a Saipan. Okay. It seems that our carrier is also trying to get some torpedoes in on him. Will it hit? Oh, we're not sure. But it's too far away to actually be effective at taking me out. But then I spot the enemy carrier coming towards us for some reason. He's I think he's trying to stay with his battleship or something like that. But anyways, I turn my attention over to him because he's coming towards me, much easier target, and also it just makes it easy to shoot at, and he's more of a danger because his planes will have a shorter time to hit or to take off and harass our planes. So I set him on fire, and over there you can hear my anti-aircraft guns just opening up on those planes. That is one thing about the Cleveland I absolutely love, is when those AA guns just fire away. It sounds so good. The only thing I could say is I wish that they actually animated the AA gun. Oh, and I started to home in on him. He's actually slowing down and turning towards me for some reason. And incoming some dive bombers here, so I set my anti-aircraft to open fire on them, just in case, and it seems to actually be flying past me. So my AA just wrecks him, and I set the carrier on fire once more. So at least he can't really launch anything, even if he has anything there. And I just keep unloading at him. Another dive bombing set of dive bombing planes are coming right over me, probably to head back to their own carrier. That is the one that escaped to the north. I shoot down on 2 more planes. Up to 21 plane hits. It's really good. 23. Can't be that much planes left on this carrier. So I think this guy is just getting torn apart by me and the other cruiser to my left there. My anti-aircraft gun just opened up again on those fighter planes, and the carrier is becoming a new coral reef. More fighter planes getting ripped apart, and to my right now, I hope it's a bit too late that a torpedo plane is coming in. I still have my a cooldown on my anti-aircraft capabilities, so I take 1 hit to the side and starts flooding me. But it was not critical. It was just 1 hit, and it was a lucky low roll, so I did not sink. And now I turn my attention over to this last aircraft carrier. Ah, just listen to those AA guns. Sexy. Makes my trousers go all tingly, as Uncle Jingles would say, I think. Anyways, I fire away with some AP for some reason. I'm not sure why I did that, because heavy explosive would actually have a greater chance of setting him on fire, burning him, stopping him from setting up new planes. I've taken down 31 aircraft by now. And both teams are starting to cap, but I want to finish off that aircraft carrier, simply because I want him out of the game, and it would make it more safe for us to try to cap. I'm getting some good hits, 2000 HP there, gun, 4 good hits. Oh, can we keep hitting him? Come on, come on! Ah, another good hit, and another one, and I'm just going to town here. It has been almost a bit unfair. I have him plotted in so well, and I just keep firing away. He's just stand no chance. He can't really get away. But he has so much HP that it takes forever to sink him. And here comes another set of dive bombers trying to intercept me, or either me or the capping plane. I set him on fire again, and making him unable to launch any more planes. But he's setting up another group of torpedo planes. I tunnel vision a bit and set off my consumable, so I get some extra anti-aircraft power. It seems that there's only 1 or 2 left torpedo planes, so a lone torpedo comes flying in here. Oh, zooming in, I blast away with the last torpedo plane. And it seems my AA guns have done really well, because it was out of torpedo planes actually. So, as you see, AA guns, they help, because they the carriers only have limited amounts of planes to send out. So if they keep losing them, well, they become useless after a while. He tries to hide behind the island, but after Nice little taps. Ah, and he burns out.
Enemy aircraft carrier sunk.
So what do we have left? We have 2 enemy battleships, 3 cruisers on our side, a battleship, and a carrier. There's only 6 minutes left of the game, and the air Van Zandt, he's very unhappy with the end of by the result of the game. I almost wrote into the public chat there, and I asked one of the guys to try to interrupt their cap so I can get back and help out, well, capping for our team. But it seems that our battleship has other plans. He wants to go and interrupt along with the cruiser, because they have 2 ships in both the battleships are inside the cap circle, and we just stand no chance trying to uncap them. So they go full throttle ahead and try to capture things. No, stop them from capturing, sorry. I'm mumbling up. Anyways, at this point I try to figure out what to do. Either I should go try to cap, and hopefully those guys will be able to stop them, but they are 2 battleships versus some wounded cruisers and a battleship and a carrier. So actually we're not quite sure how this will turn out yet. So it's a bit exciting. I head into this cap circle and try to start capping for our team, hoping that our team can keep resetting their cap. I pop out and check what's going on, and seeing what we have on our team. I did not quite catch that, but anyways. Well, the reason why I can't really move around much because the replay function in the Warships, it ain't really operational yet. You can't really save replays. At least I have found no way to actually do it. So until the time that you can actually use replays, right? This live recording is the only way I can actually do stuff. So here I get into cap circle and start capping slowly. Already they seem to be struggling. The Kuma is down at 3000 HP. The Fusion, loads left. So it's not looking good for our team. But he's coming towards me, and he's getting in range, and I'm starting to just open up and try to help out, resetting their cap, and try to sink that Fuso. Well, I guess some of you people would start raging at my pronunciation of the battleships and, well, names in general, but hey, fuck you, I'm not English. I'm not American or British, I'm Norwegian. So I'm allowed to have some weird pronunciations of things. At least I'm not German. Hey, I love the Germans. They're great. Anyway, I start unloading on the enemy Fuso, firing heavy explosive, mostly armor piercing at the beginning. And he has just finished off the cruiser that was harassing him, and he noticed that someone on the enemy team is capping. There's only 2 minutes and 40 left, and he tries to stop it by shooting at me. So he's probably going for a draw. I'm getting a good hit there with high explosive and set him on fire. That is the reason why I tend to actually use high explosives against other cruisers and battleships. Most recommendations are that you use armor piercing, but in my opinion, it's really good to fire high explosives due to the simple reason that you set them on fire, quite often take up batteries, damage them in such ways that they just lower their firepower and just wreck their ships. But I don't know, I have to look a bit more into what actually the benefits are, if it's actually worth it, because so far I have not taken out anything of its modules. And I am getting dangerously low on HP here. There's only 1 minute and 47 seconds left of the fight. He is very low. And he's doing everything he can to kill me. I have... Ah, that was a good hit. Just 2 grenades, but 500 damage. And he's turning too much, so my that barrage missed. Come on, go on him up. Yeah, that's it. Get deep into him. There we go. Only 180. But that's the disappointing part at times with finding explosive. Is that sometimes you just get these ridiculously low rolls. Even though I might actually have hit and missed with most things. But here we go. I'm not quite sure what's actually going on with him because he is not paying attention to me really. His guns are pointing in the wrong direction and I just keep firing at him. I accidentally came out of the capping circle there, but it's only 43 seconds left. I couldn't really do anything anyways, and I just had to try to finish him off and see what I could do there. It's a bit of a shame because a few minutes more and we could actually have won this, but I think this will end in a draw. 2000 HP, come on! Come on, Cleveland, you can do this! Come on! Ah, and a good hit, and
We destroyed an enemy
we took out
battleship.
another battleship. And that's about it in this fight. 33 aircraft shot down. 264 hits. Wow. That is something I don't see every day. And there it is over. Too late. And it ends with a smile. Well, as expected it was a draw. But look at that. 300,000 credits. 2,681 experience. And 264 hits. 33 planes shot down. 7 crit damage. 6 ships destroyed. The team did, well, sort of alright. Some of them did absolutely nothing. Look at that. I managed to sink a Cleveland, a Saipan, a Kuma, a Minikasa, a Omaha. Wow. Gonna finish off that Fuso. That was the last man standing, or second last. Got a few hits on the Omaha. And took down an Independence. But anyways, guys, that was the end of the replay. Thank you for watching, and hope perhaps that you watch one of my other videos. I will be posting more in the near future. Might not be World of Warships, might be some World of Tanks, might be War Thunder, might be some other game that interests me. Or might be just more, well, guns on the firing range. Who knows? Thank you, and goodbye.